it keeps this up, I'm not going to be doing this all night. 4 matches, having to restart every 5 seconds. For what? I don't know. I'm not doing it. So, we're going to hope that it doesn't do this. Because, for one, it's a 2-minute delay. 2-minute delay means when I say something right now, in 2 minutes, you'll hear it. So, there's that. And to redo it every single time is kind of butt-headish. So if you're just joining in, if you're watching on a later stream, thank you for rewatching this. If you're on the Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe if you like, get notified. If you are watching it on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe, hit that notification button as well so you get notified when we go live. That'd be great. This is Friday night designated scrims, meaning it's been changed. We had Friday night fights. This is still a Friday night fight, but it is designated as far as the map. So 4 matches tonight. The crowd has spoken, and the crowd wants to see Erangel. So we will have 4 Erangel matches. I'm not sure if they're all TPP like the last Fridays have been. Be interesting if it is. If it's not, to get TPP and FPP would be really cool too. So a really cool thing about what they're doing on Friday nights and Sunday nights, everyone that signs up gets a vote. What you vote, the majority rules. So if everyone votes on Erangel, it means all the matches will be in Erangel. If everyone votes on Sandhawk, all the matches will be Sandhawk. If everyone votes Miramar, all the matches will be Miramar. Everyone voted, and it is Erangel. So we will have 4 matches of Erangel. If it is by any chance Miramar, we will only be doing 3 matches. But tonight is Erangel, so we are going to be doing 4 matches. Erangel. As far as slots go, I'm going to go back through it because my stream crashed. Slot 1, 11. Slot 2, we have Team Lucky, Unlucky. Slot 20. Did I say 22? Slot 1 is 11. Slot 2 is Unlucky. Slot 3 is going to be E-Girls Are Gay. Slot 4 is Team Made Up Word, Invertis. Invert Ice. Inverted Ice. I don't know, man. What does that mean? Like, what's inverted ice means? It's like floating ice in the sky? Or it's inverted, meaning... Null is going to be your slot 5. Slot 6 is going to be your best gunners, NA. Slot 7 is going to be Misconception. Slot 8 is going to be Vanguard. Slot 9, Too Easy Esports. There you go. Slot 10, we have AYS. Slot 11, Arson Gaming, not in yet. Slot 12, you're going to have Sin Gold. Slot 13, Most Wanted Ladies, not here either. Slot 14, Sinister 6. Shout out, Sinister 6. Slot 15, we're going to have Genocide. Slot 16 is going to be Martial Arts. Slot 17, Abusement Park. Slot 18, Goats S. Slot 19, Third Eye. Blazing. Like Black Asian. Slot 25, Kahadku. There you go, folks. That is your teams
Go
tonight.
follow and support TMG and Mood on YouTube and Omelet Arcade.
Thanks to the Buff Ender. Thank you. Boo 9XV. Baby 3, welcome to the stream. Welcome. 79 people have voted in. Excite. Let's see if this works this time. Alright. What's going on, Pedo Rad? Yeah. Flight path is going to be southeast to midwest. It's going to take places like Milta, Prison, Mansion, YP, Cerverni. There are going to be really hard stretches, but the rest of everything for most players are in play. Excite. You excite? I'm excited. $22 teams in, 79 players here. Genocide looking like you're going Milta, maybe looking for a car. We have a bunch of teams out here in Novo. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on over here. Team 23. Invert Ice here as well. And AYS here as well. And so Team 23 is going to sit and chill for a hot minute. Exquisite gets run in on. Kyrie is going to go down and thirsted. That leaves, I believe, Aries and Leo to be the remaining parties. Wednesday, we saw the same drop from Team 4, Invert Ice, and their whole squad pretty much got wiped. One player was remaining, and they ended up getting in there. There is a Christmas tree right here if they wanted to decorate it. Totally open for them. Leo is trying to hold them at bay across the street, allowing Aries to rotate out of town. And now they're going to turn and fight. Do they know that Beast is right here behind them? Oh, Leo goes down. Shiv gets that knock. They might push. I think Magic here steps. Is there someone else here? And Beast will back off. Leon coming in the fray. Exquisite. Ooh! Amazing nade. Wow. A really great nade. So now all eyes are turned over. We're going to get this res from Shiv here. Leon will rotate fire into that empty spot. We'll get the other knock, so now there's 2 knocked. Leon low. That's 3 knocked. A2. Last one up. Trying to get a thirst. They will get a res. But pay A2 is cut off from the rest of the squad. Got a lot of other things going on. Squad just went out over there at apartments. RIP. I have a feeling that those guys are going to go there. We're going to go switch over to apartments, see what's going on. I think Team 14 were the ones with that wipe. They took out Team 2012. They take out 12 and 25, all right here. Yep, both these teams credited with those kills. 24, Team 6. Where's Team 6 at? Taking shots. Trevor, what's going on, bro? Oh, you're in Roz. Team 5 right on top of Trevor. I don't know if Trevor is going to survive. Trevor has fragged out in prior games. So, I think that's going to be it for Buddy Buddy. And that was over here. Getting credited with still one player up from Team 10. They're hunting. There's a manhunt going on right now. And then OP nade, you're right, bro. That was an amazing nade from Asen. They are totally manhunting. What do you see, bro? Team 24 blazing. What things going on? South George getting some action as well. Here for your bait. What the fuck? Team 14 just took out the Team 7. Oh, that's going to be the remaining member from Team 7. Just barely in time to see that. Good wipe. What's really going to happen? Team 6 is left Roz hot. They have gone 11 here. Still with Team 5 on their back. Team 1 rotating into Gino. Are they mad split right now? They're looking at a bridge, possible bridge camp. Is he playing an FPP? Oh, I was gonna say. Single tapping. Now he's getting support coming in. He's like, let's just go push him. Nope, he just moves his car. More coming in. Here come the boys. You ain't going nowhere. Gon's gonna go and get some knocks on Team 5. Team 5 is now gone off the face of the earth. Blaze over here, and Georgia Pool Crates holding it down. Team 21 is in there. Animated book bag. That keychain dangles. That's new. I haven't seen that. They are in red zone. Really good knock. Really low. Dragon's gonna have to do something. Dragon is gonna get that res. Or attempt it. Are we gonna see a nade come in? Ooh. The grenade's gonna go right in. Held it too long. Pretty good molly there. Dragon's gonna get and thirsted. Able to get a knock, but that's it. What's up, Freak Gaming? Couple flares going in on Team 23. I think we saw this last time. It was Blazins down here getting that flare. Team 4 Looks like they were yeeted out of the game by genocide. So, sorry I wasn't able to get that exchange. But there are 2 flares on the coast for you, bros. For you guys to have something to do. Over here, got a couple of squads fighting it out. Team 8 and Team 2. Team 9 on the hill. Towels getting knocked. Is Abel in the car? Smart move for Abel. This way they can't see Abel's feet. Oh, Abel is taken out by Abel. Was that splash damage on their own grenade? Wow. Okay. Team 9 rotating across the street then. Ooh, almost froze. Team 9 is going to get a peek. Try to get a peek on that hill. This bridge is wide open. Kind of have 2 teams in the way. The other remaining part of Team 2 coming in. Team 9 still on the crest of that hill. And Team 2 is literally just chilling. Team 18 taking boats across. It's really neat to see. And now we're going to have a handful of teams. We got Third Eye taking boats as well. The Blazons are still out in George Ruins area. Trying to get in the zone. Still 13 teams in. And are they blowing themselves up right now? What's really going on? Got stuck in a car glitch. The game's broken. I wouldn't put it past them. They got to come in hard. We got a 2-2 split from Team 23. Pretty confident on kills. They're sitting at 5. They may be the leaders. Other things coming in the kill feed right now. It looks like it's going to be right here. It's Team 9, Team 2 showdown across the street. They are firing in. We do have Gone 11 showing up. So 2EZ Gaming is going to have to rotate away. Will they take the bridge and go ahead over? As Carnage is already in there. This is where Team 2 has decided to play. They're pretty well separated. You're sitting at a bridge, and people have to go through you to go there, and you're separated really hard apart. I don't know what they were expecting to happen. Kill confirmed. So now you have Carnage on the bridge. I was wondering, that's what I was saying. This is like how they decided they wanted to play this match. Like, that's tough. And like some of these teams just want to go across, but they can't. I mean, they can, but because this is all congested right here. Gatekeeping the zone, gatekeeping this bridge. And so now you have 4 teams now? 14 splitting to come? No, they turned around. You have 3 teams. They're going to have to come through this choke point. One player was knocked. And they're going to go ahead and push. Player 11 is going to fall in the water. Leech is still down there. Now Team 9 is catching some smoke. We got some action happening in military. They are going to knock and Thirst. His kill was confirmed. They're mobilizing, moving right on out. Interesting to see how these guys work this side. Whereas Team 2 decided to hold down that side of the map. Team 24 rotate that side. They rotate to this side. They clear it. And they're going to go ahead and move across. Now you got Team 22 coming in from behind them, saying, "We're here." And you had Team 2 who probably was looking to get some kills by having this bridge. Not get any kills. And so I wonder if the call is coming out, let's block the bridge. Because that's something I would do. I mean, given the amount of time I have and the amount of vehicles that are right here, I would straight up take every single one of these cars, block the bridge, make it so it was impossible for someone to drive across. That they have to get up and run across. Adadine. Morning Ablations is out. Now they're down to 3. Team 6 is camping it. They're trying to save their utility. They want that vehicle. Best guns in A right here. Best gunners in A. See this site. What does it look like to be Legend right now? What is he seeing? 6x spray. Oh, you got the caster's curse, bruh. I come to you, you immediately get knocked. Rip, sorry. Team 9, what are you doing out there? Are you swimming? Right by a boat. He gets blessed with a zone again. That's tough. Team 24, Team 6 still fighting on this bridge. Moon makes his way under the bridge. Gets knocked. And Jay here looking for an off-angle shot. That's going to do it for Moon. One player left. Amazing nade. OP nades, man. OP nades coming in tonight. A lot of squads coming in here. We got 18, 15, 16, and 19 all right here fighting over this rooftop offside zone. So they're having to push into zone, being gate kept by Genocide. They're gonna get a couple knocks on third eye. That's gonna be it for third eye. And you hear Team 16 gonna rotate hard. Team 17 going down. Top 9. 17 is gonna be your 10th place team. Team 3 looking really nice on top of the hill here, on top of this rock. I don't like that OBX is so far out and Excalibur so far out, so Maple's going to have to clutch this solo if they do get taken out. You got Team 16 rotating in here, right? Lucky there is only 2 of them, but they're literally right on top of this other player that's down there, and he's going to be knocked. And so, confirmed OBX. Oh, now you want to move? Okay. Now they're starting to move and look like a team. Team 23 off in the distance. Maple able to get that knock on Joker. That's going to be it for them. Where's Extreme? Extreme's in the water. Extreme's going to have a hard time coming up. The only way up is in front of you, going toward Gone. So, the zone is going to move toward Gone as well. So, Gone over here on the rocks. Really nice spot here on this ridge. However, there's a lot of open space in between them and their opponents. Team 23 I believe we're going to get held up in that compound. It's a pretty nice compound to be in. Team 6 in that compound. There's 3 compounds and then wide open in between them. So it's going to be a nasty 6 zone. Team 9. Did everyone forget about this guy? Bleach out here. So the great thing about Potato is he can still hop into that vehicle and take a shot. There's a drop in the water that Potato is going to be able to get his resources up as far as his loot, his armor. These guys just shooting away at anything and everything. A couple players knocked over here on 18. Trying desperately to get that res. Smoke's getting poured out. The best gunner is NA over here. Trying to get these shots. Jay lands a shot. Almost got Allen down. There you go. Nice shot, Jay. Death knocked. Allen knocked. Got a handful of players down on their knees right now, saying their prayers. Team 3's pushing on Team 22 on the coast. Is Maple 8 going to be able to get this res? Oh, Bleach. With the third party. Bleach is going to go down next. Team 15 pushing in on Team 23. Legend getting a kill on one of the GOAT players. Genocide having to rotate in and push this compound with Team 23 in there. Can we go over there? Ah. Asen solo. Asen will get knocked, and it's going to finish him. It's going to be the wipe. Jokester's knocked. Spooky's going to have to res. Is he looking on to the next set of targets? Gone on this backside. Taking their time to loot. Easy Potato literally just chilling here. No one knows he's going to get in the boat. Immediately knocked. Ha! Rip him. A couple of the Team 6 players going down. Legend, the last one up. Trying to get this res on Jay. So I can't do it without you. Snorlax able to crawl out of the zone. Able to get both players up. Nice. Genocide. Sitting on 12 kills right now. Just really nice rotation. Sifty going right in. No idea what's going on. Just runs into the smoke and gets immediately knocked. That's going to do it for Spiffy. So now it's a 3v3v3 ugly zone. Zone's right here. No rocks, no nothing. Just cars. Ice going down. Snorlax going down. Jay going down, Legend the last one up. Going for the vehicle explosion. Oh, Jokester able to finish. That was scary. He was literally right on top of him. At any time, could have got nothing thirsted, but able to pull it off. So now it's a 3v3. 15 kills here for Genocide. Gone 11 cent on 8 kills. And now they are prone. Smoke's going in all over the place right now. Fruit on this off angle looking for something to relay back to his team. Jokester on his feet. Trade knocks right there. Is he getting knocked? No. Is he up? Oh my god. Looks like Jokester got that last final kill. Nice job. Way to frag out. I believe they would have finished with 18 kills. My math checks out. That is 18 kills for Genocide. Gone 11. Your team 22 team sitting on 8 kills. Best gunner is NA with 9 kills in third place. Goat S 4 kills. Your honorable mentions as they follow. CC, see here. CC, see here. That 6 team, S6, whatever that name was, that shout out, looking at 8 kills, so they actually fragged out a bit. That's cool to see. Sinister 6. Crazy Zone 2. I don't know if I've ever seen it in that final circle location. I'm sure in that side of the island, but there was nothing there. Just a mound in the middle. So it was tough. GG's. Good job, boys and girls. And now we wait for the next game. The next game. The next game. What did we see? Yeah, I don't know if I like that team 2, right? That play where they wiped team 5, was it, at the gas station? Good wipe. But then there were still a handful of teams alive, still a handful of players alive. Zone was coming in on that side of the map. Like, yeah, I'm not talking bad, but like there's got to be some type of communication on the IQ, on awareness, map awareness that, hey, zone's coming in. We're gonna have people coming in from outside of the zone. You already knew that Team 9 was on that ridge. Didn't necessarily move to the bridge. I don't know if they took in information that knew. Team 6 was on the opposite side of the bridge, and we're holding it down. But like, at a point, that's easy pickings, solo numbers. Like, it's a great spread in your second and third zone location, being able to see and take in as much information as possible, to get a knock and relay the information, rotate away, and go team up with the boys. But you have to give yourself a time limit, because once that zone starts shrinking, teams are going to be coming in and rotating in, and your team is holding down 3 spots: the bridge, the house up on the hill, and the and the, what do you call it, the gas station. Like, I don't know if it's being greedy. It doesn't work, you know. It doesn't work. You can't hold down that many, and you can't exit out. You can't. There's You're just sending your players off to die. And that last zone, I mean, Bleach coming in out of the zone, getting 1 kill, and then immediately getting killed. And then Team 9, that player Potato, sitting in the water the whole time, going for placement, not getting a single any damage shot. Getting in that boat to try to rotate in, immediately getting picked off. Picked off the teams that had 3 or 4 players. So numbers definitely do play. And if Bleach had somebody else with them, imagine what would have been able to happen with Gone 11 right there on that coast. Imagine, imagine if all the players were able to survive that jump, get down in the water and get to the island and do whatever Bleach did. But imagine you had 3 of the 4, and where Gone 11 got second place. Like, imagine. So anyway, little small things I like to point out when I'm streaming these things, and I'm looking as an IGL, player awareness, IQ, tendencies, seeing things that you get to see a lot watching these scrims. You get to see a lot of tendencies. What do teams tend to do? How do you play against that? What things do teams do wrong that I would have done differently, or I should do differently? What things do they do good? And we just lost the room code on. But no, I'm just gonna pretend like nothing's happening. Ah, looks like some toxicity in there. Hmm. So I believe it should be a wrangle again. Hopefully it is TPP again. And we can make sure that we are doing our designated scrim the way it should be. But yeah, mindful. You know, zone rotations. Go back and finish that thought process. That, think of them as phases in the game. You jump out of a plane and you loot. Most people consider that phase one is a looting phase. Contention, action, like in PMCOs, where there are in certain tournaments where there's 16 teams out there, teams can go through phase one without seeing another team, and also meaning that there are enough places to loot for phase one without having to contend against somebody. Why? What does that mean? It's phase one, not knowing what your opponent has, right? A team that's able to go through phase one, jump into a place, find level 2 gear and ARs right off the bat, and have an ideal loadout that can fight. Will you take a fight is the question. If that city is in contention, if there's another team in there, that's what do you do? With a 16 team lobby, you don't have to do anything. You could eat, you could leave, and they probably wouldn't chase you. They wouldn't do anything. Is it worth the risk? And I think that's my team. I'll be completely honest. My team is very aggressive in phase one. We feel that we have the skills and the looting speed and ability. I'm training my team to be able to loot and fight, and to be happy with what they have, and to go through with that. And so we've been dropping in contention to give us that opportunity. Other teams, it's not a smart move if we're really playing for ranking, if we're really playing for points, if we're really playing to win. I want my team to feel aggressive. I want my team to feel like they can go and play aggressively and still survive. That's it. I don't want to get too soft and passive in playing. And I'm not knocking passivity play, but I'm just saying once you get in a point of playing a certain way, if you're not doing the things, like if you're going to the gym and you're going to go work out at the gym, and you do legs and arms, and you find out somewhere during your workout that, you might be able to lose weight, or you get these gains doing this other workout, and you start neglecting your legs or something. You see it all the time. All these people with this ridiculous looking upper body, and their legs look like chicken legs, like not balanced at all. Like, I want my team to be balanced. So anyway, phase one is your looting phase. You can go through scrims, like even these full lobbies, and loot in phase one and be okay. Sometimes it takes more work to find the loot you want, and that's why some of these places like Novo and Georgia Pool are in contention, because they have the best loot. Type 3 loot easily there, really good loot. And so the team that comes out of those areas are in good shape to play further into the remaining few phases. So phase one, your loot phase. Phase two is your first zone rotation. Not too ridiculous. This is when action starts picking up if there hasn't already been action from the loot phase. You're starting to drop SMGs for ARs, trying to find scope, trying to find the attachments you want. So there's still looting going on in phase 2. Also in phase 2, you're trying to take in as much information as possible about where, who's what, where, a plane and there's people this way. When we dropped, like we dropped from a plane, before I jump, I'm looking at the number of people still in the plane, and so having that information tells me that, hey, there are 12, 20, 50 people on this half of that map, or this quarter of that map. So those are little small calculations as far as awareness goes that I don't know if anyone pays attention to. Those are things that I pay attention to. So phase 3, phase 4 is where it really gets difficult. You take a circle of phase 3 and then it goes to 25% of that zone. And phase 4 rotation was that rotation we saw from the bridge to the small island, and it was a drastic change, and those teams had to move, and they had to move quick. Ideally you want to survive as long as possible, right? But you want as many people alive as far as possible into the game. So knowing those things, knowing those rotations, knowing your phases, getting everything you need to be done in phase 1, scout enough in phase 2, and then as an IGL, thinking ahead, like what's what, where's what, this is the move, if it goes here, this is where I'm going, this is where we're going, all those things. Like we're looking at the flight path, right? But right now there's 63, there was 87 people in this lobby, so I'm looking, I might go Novo, right? So the point when I'm not in the plane anymore, so it would tell me that maybe now 50% of the plane's still in the plane. And knowing there's not a lot down south, as I'm jumping, I can count parachutes, I can see and I can guesstimate. As far as loot locations down south around Novo, there's not that many. That means everybody else went freaking north. But there's 4 squads here. So that means there's a good 6, 7, 8 squads on the other side of that bridge going Malta. But we do have 4 squads.